What's up, everybody? That's right here with more. He's 9 Monstrum Knox. Last time, Bulger in her party, who was actually Yufa, which I should have put two and two together earlier, but it did. Eventually, I was like, you know what? I think that's Bull. And yeah, I mean, clearly it is her. They have the same, like, I don't know if it's a mole or freckle or whatever she has on her cheek. But yeah, I didn't notice that right away. I just noticed the tits. Anyways. We left off with Prison Adel. So we're gonna go explore again. We're supposed to meet up with the guy we ran into, I think, the church. So yeah, we'll do that. I was today earlier. Well, I didn't really get the chance, but I was if I had the time. Oh, never changed my TV over. I was gonna have time to trying to grind out the skills, but I was like, oh wait, I can't because I'm in prisoner mode, so I can't do any of that yet. So I still gotta do that one of these days. So one of these streams I'm gonna have to end like when they're out in the open, so that way I can max the skills out in my free time. Because luckily I can just like spam it over and over because the gauge fills up on its own, you know, like attack to get it to refill. Even though it does make it go faster, but yeah. Although what am I doing? I forgot I can warp. Chapel. You don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have like extra quests here. Hell, you. Oh, hey there, Adel. We meet again. I came as promised. You don't say. Been looking forward to this, you know. Let's get right to it. Remember those access passes I mentioned last time? You're gonna need one if you plan on getting around here in the special sector. As long as you've got a pass on you, the guards won't suspect a thing. Alright, how am I supposed to get one? It's gonna be a bit of a hassle, but there should be a way. See, there's this inmate here in the special sector. Let's just call him an exchanger. Getting his help on this is your best bet. Your only one, actually. Alright. How do I know I can trust him? You can't, considering where we are. The guy's on a bit of a quirky side, too. Make one wrong move and things might not turn out as pretty for you. First thing to know, he only accepts prospective exchanges in person. In other words, you're going to need to find him yourself over the saloon. Once you think you found him, wait until he gives you the code word. Sounds like a cautious man. Well, I would be too if I were the one running the risks. Which one goes better with tea, sugar, or jam? Once he asks you that, you're going to respond with brandy. That's the code word that tells him you're there for the business. From there, the rest is up to you. Sound like a plan, Adel? Let's see what I can do. Great, I'm sure you'll pull it off just fine out there, Adel. This sector's linked to all sorts of places. The communal cells, the penal labor mines. Having access pass will make things that much more convenient for you. Anyway, just be patient until he strikes up conversation with you. As for me, I'll be taking a little toes off here until you get back with the good news. Didn't he say he was like gonna get it for us? But you know, that's cool. Still also don't know what's up with this other Adel. Where am I going? Special sector. Instead of wait, should I still talk to them though? Because maybe it's one of them. From there, blah blah blah, guy's drunk. Ah, yes. I do believe I've heard a rumor or two about her myself. I just want to start sneezing when I stream. Seems nowadays to keep her up in a special cell on the floor above. She may be a commoner, but she's an upstanding woman nevertheless. Apparently she holds a great deal of influence outside the prison even now. If only we could take advantage of it, but I hear that's easier said than done. She's supposedly famed among Gillians. Or Gleans. I'd certainly like to meet her if even once. Does he show up on the map at least? He does, okay. He's actually way over here. Doo-doo. The man gave Adel silent once over, but nothing more. Yeah, you. Let me ask you something. Which one goes better with tea? Sugar or jam? Brandy. Good choice. You're just as easy to pick out as I've been told. Come with me. I'll hear what you have to say. Name is Bratchett. Bratchett the Exchanger. Don't bother introducing yourself, don't bother introducing yourself. The identities of those I deal with are little importance to me. The matter is if they've got anything valuable enough worth exchanging for. Quid pro quo. That's my ironclad rule. You want something, you gotta give something. So let me just ask you this. What is it you're after here? I want an access pass. Hey, keep your voice down. You do know what you're saying, right? We've got all sorts of unsavory types here, so I won't be asking why you need it. The thing is, an access pass is almost like a form of identification here. So naturally, there ain't a lot of them out in circulation. I'll get you your pass, but I'll need something of equal value in return. It'll have to be something rare, something you wouldn't normally find here in a prison. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything. I had a feeling that might be the case. If you don't have something of equal value to trade, procure it. Alright, understood. I'll do just that. Good to know you're quick on the uptake. There's one thing you do have in your possession right now, it's information. There's a fella here who knows how to put a price on a good piece of intel. Find him, and the two of you just might be able to work something out. Now be off with the kid. Chop chop. Chop chop. Bam, bam, bam. You know what it is? My room echoes a little bit just because I have a lot of boxes in here, but I haven't set up my game room yet. I think I've lived in the house for 2 years. So once I get set up and I have like bookcases and shit in here, like, oh, the sound gets, you know, evened out. Pardon me, Sonny, but you wouldn't happen to be searching for something, would you? For talk about red-haired newcomers slipping in and out of the chapel, you see. Are you the informant? Well now, good on you for figuring that out. My name is Gouch, but folks around here know me better as the informant. You seem to be going through a spot of trouble, am I right? I may not have exactly what you want, but I do have something of equal value. I trust you catch my meaning. What do you want? What else can an informant want but information? If you can present me with the intel privy only to you, I'll give you your item of equal value. Well, I can't tell you about those thieves. Oh? By thieves, you mean the ones who barged into the prison a while ago, yes? Information is only as good as it is fresh, I'm afraid. You're gonna have to give me something better than that. Alright, what about info on the interrogator? You're talking about that haughty snob of Lass, aren't you? I've had a good deal of inmates requesting particulars about her. Very well, you've piqued old Gouch's interest. I'll take whatever you know. You told Gouch everything you knew about Ingrid. Ooh, I see. So her name is Ingrid, and she's here on direct orders from Rom. Yes, this is useful information indeed. But if I may ask you one thing, how do I know it's reliable? Should this prove false, my reputation as an informant would plummet. How do you plan to guarantee the credibility of the so-called scoop? You'll just have to trust me. Now, why would I place my faith in someone I've only just met today? This won't be enough to earn you any compensation, I'm afraid. What if I vouch for him? You. I'll take my word on his. Is that credibility enough for you? I don't know. But you only just met this red-haired lad yourself. Why go out so out of your way to vouch for on his behalf? You know full well the way I operate as an informant. And that I do. You of all people should be able to tell right away whether someone is lying, no? After all, an informant who can't tell lies from truth is hardly one worthy of trust. Well, of course I can. Don't you think you can sell me short just because I'm old? I knew the lad was telling the truth from the moment he opened his mouth. Oh, you did, huh? Alright, there's no room for doubt anymore. Thanks for your wheedling. Here you are, Sonny. Due compensation for the tip-off. You receive a small box. Within that box, a premium cigar sourced from Bretagne. My sources say one of the nobles in the special sector has been requesting one. No doubt in my mind, Bratchet will jump at the chance to snatch it up. Oh, thank you very much. You really are a peculiar one. I had you pegged as a man of dignity, but I realize now that you're just a patsy. You have to play your cards better if you plan on making it in here. Phew, not a moment too soon, huh? We're taking longer than I expected, so I figured I'd come check on you. Because I just ended up meddling in things though, huh? Thanks for helping me out. Nah, it's not mentioned it, my friend. Somehow I get the feeling you would have managed on your own anyway. At any rate, this should be enough to get you that access pass. Once you do, then we can really start getting down to business. Alright, let's go get that pass. Now, we're back. So, what'd you bring? It's gonna be at least moderately valuable or the exchange is off. Present the premium cigar to Bratchet. I don't believe it. Is that a premium Breton cigar you got there? You managed to pry it out of that old master's hands, I'll never know. Getting hold of those outside the prison is hard enough as it is. Valuable enough for you? I'll say, there's an upper-class inmate who's been wanting one of these for a while now. You'll hear no complaints from me. Here, you were in this. By the way, have you heard anything about any inmates disappearing from the prison? Did they break out? We're talking more than just a few people here, kid. You know this place ain't easy to bust out of. How about this then? You ever hear of a place called a restricted sector? It sounds familiar. That's so. Maybe you've heard one of the rumors going around recently. Apparently only a special few knights and soldiers are allowed in or out of it. Word is that all those folks who up and banished end up taken there. Of course, rumors like that are gold a dozen here. But you can't be too careful. If you need anything else, you know where to find me and what to say. Nice doing business with you, kid. Alright, where we go now? I'm still over here. Hey there, Adel. I take it you're the proud new owner of a special sector access pass now, huh? Yeah, it's all thanks to you. Ah, stop it. I'd rather do anything at all. More importantly, you should be able to get around better now that you have a pass. So, what's Adel the Red got next on his agenda? Let's see. I'd like a better idea what's going on. Spoken with the calm sensibilities of a true adventurer. Like I mentioned before, this prison is chock full of mysteries to unravel. We should work on gathering intel before taking on any decisive action. Why don't we split up for a while and see what we can find out? Sounds good. Glad you get it. We'll stand out too much if we work as a pair. Plus, I figure you'll have a better time getting at it on your own. Alright, we're on the same page then. Let's get to it. Rendezvous at the chapel if things start going south. Best of luck, my friend. I'll be seeing you in a bit. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. Now what? Investigate beyond the gates. Alright. Well, let me through, sirs. I have a pass. I'm special. You want to go to the courtyard? That's not one I hear every day, but I won't stop you if you want a breather. Just let me verify your access pass first. You present your access pass. Checks out. Proceed. We Roman soldiers are stationed in this central wing too, so try anything funny, alright? Wait, where am I going? Ah. Spooky music change. You. I'd recognize that mop of red hair anywhere. Not a familiar inmate addresses you. Oh, so you're gonna play dumb, huh? You remember damn well who I am. The hell are you roaming about here for? Don't tell me you have an access pass. Inmate 163. No talking during labor hours. Unless you fancy yourself a nice long visit to solitary. Wait, this guy's the one who set me up. Oh, this is the guy from the beginning of the game. We stole the fork from, or spoon, or whatever the hell it was. Not us, but Parks. There's another stink, and I'll see to it you get another few shifts to enjoy. I understood. You there. You have the proper authorization, I assume? Present your access pass. Alright, move along then. You may have a pass, but that doesn't give you permission to cause any trouble. Yeah, you've got to be kidding me. What did I do to deserve this? You're a piece of shit. That's what you deserve. Bow, bow. So let's see if there's anything back here. Nope. Alright. This appears to be the central tower. You can see the regular inmates being readied for penal labor a ways away. You spot the man you met when you first arrived in Belduke, the warden of the prison. Some sort of problem must have arisen from the look of it. Perhaps following him will lead to information that will help you escape. So he at least remembers that. Huh. Very interesting. What the hell is she doing here? That's a lizard. No. A primordial breaking out on a rampage? It's beyond preposterous. It must be more exhausting than I thought if I'm hallucinating to this extent. But the warden did seem strangely tense when we spoke earlier. Get it together, Ingrid. You have a mission to focus on. She's freaking out. Restricted sector lies ahead. Those without permission are barred from entry. Sturdy lock is fitted on the door, but it seems to have been unlatched. Did the prison warden head this way? Let's find out. We're actually gonna find out some truths here. Can't tell what they're saying though. I see. So this is the restricted sector, huh? I think it's true that all those missing inmates were actually brought here. From the look of it, even the Romans have a tough time getting in. Why is the knights are standing guard? Right? I was wondering that myself. The prison was seized from Glia by the Roman army. I get that it's the garrison who assigns the knights their guarding duties, but what we're seeing here is pretty at odds with what we've heard. Hey Adel, you don't suppose there's any chance we could get ourselves inside? I mean, we've made it this far. I'd like to see just what they're keeping in there. I was thinking just the same that you'd say that. Great minds really do think alike, huh? I highly doubt we'll be able to sneak in from the front. Why don't we try looking around, see if we can find another way in? Hey, Marius is now accompanying me.
How should we get in?
I can't go that way.
There's a door northwest of the courtyard. If there is a way in, it'll be through there.
Alright. If you say so. There it is. The security's pretty sparse too. The air vent I mentioned is in the warehouse at the penal labor site, just past that door. In all likelihood, it should connect right to the restricted sector, given its location. Let's go check it out. There's an air vent hidden behind the storage containers. Got a blind spot, and one never bothers to proper patrols in here. This air vent should have another one just like it on the other side. Might be our way, well, it might be our in to the restricted sector. It's worth a try in any case. Alright, let's get this over with before someone spots us. In we go. Phew, that's a bit of a squeeze. Looks like my hunch was right. Made it into the restricted sector without too much trouble. Let's start looking around.
Then...
Yeah, now that we've gotten this far, we can't go back until we figure something out.
This place looks different from the other sectors. It's missing that prison pizzazz, you know?
Sure.
This must be the archives.
Map of Duke Fortress acquired.
Duke Fortress? Looks like time's really taking its toll on this thing. It's ancient. Must be a map of Balduke long before it became a prison city. These lines leading away from the fortress must be the old escape routes.
There's quite a few of them.
There are parts of this map that are too damaged to make out, though.
We got a real treasure there, Marius.
It's kindling that spirit of adventure of yours, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Maybe the escape routes are still intact. One leading from the special sector. Ah! There's one connecting the Jillian mines and the cemetery. Adol, doesn't it strike you as odd? The prison's underground layout should have been unknown. That means that this map is...
Enough! I demand to know!
This map's what?
about.
I know that voice.
It's coming from the other side of that door.
Like I was saying, people will grow suspicious if these unwarranted arrests persist. On top of that, I've been hearing reports of giant monsters in the prison. Upon investigation, I found that your restricted sector was at the center of it all. Some reports even claim that inmates are being taken there.
That is interesting indeed.
Don't play dumb with me, Shadowlord. The Hieroglyph Knights have accomplished much. That's the only reason you were allowed to continue preserving the peace in Balduke. But it's become apparent that your Hieroglyph Knights have crossed the line. I expected you to be more prudent in the absence of the Governor General. My understanding is that the restricted sector was established 7 years ago. It was during this time that you founded the Glean chapter of the Hieroglyph Knights. I will ask you again, Master Shadowlord. What is it that you're planning here?
75 points. You pass. You are
Students
every
like
bit
point
the
system.
business man you have always been, Elder. It is admirable, considering you were assigned to Glea due to your friction with your superiors.
What? How do you know about that?
Detain him.
Finally, showing
Wow.
your true colors, are you? You can't do this, Shadowlord.
Oh, he's gonna do whatever the hell he wants.
What are you gonna do with me?
It is your moment, Elder, to prove your worth to whom the sovereignty of this land truly belongs to. Glea.
This is treason!
After you are processed, you will be returned to Rome. And then Balduc, no, Glea, will finally be returned to its people.
Alright, so she's basically just trying to stage a coup.
Like the sound of that. I'm pretty sure we heard something we definitely shouldn't have.
To get it back to who it belongs to.
That was Warden Belger of the Roman Empire they just detained in there, right?
I thought Belger was scheming one.
One thing's for sure. The Knights are instigating a coup as we speak. Anyway, let's get back to the special sector. We didn't hear anything at all. Whew, what a day. I hear a lot of rumors, but I never would have guessed the Knights were planning a coup.
Do they intend on starting a war?
I doubt they're stupid enough to pick a fight head-on with the Roman Empire. But there's no question they're planning on overthrowing them one way or another. They've already struck the first blow by capturing the Roman prison warden. It's probably safe to say that Shadowlord has been planning this for a long time. It's against my better judgment. I can't turn a blind eye to this. I am a Roman after all. I need to find a way to report this to the Governor General. Sorry, Adol, but like it or not, you're part of this too now.
Is there anything I can do?
I'm not sure yet. I still need to wrap my head around all this. That reminds me, shouldn't you be worried someone might notice that you're gone from your cell?
Marius is right. It's nearly time for the round. It would be best to head back soon.
If the Knights are in control now, then things are going to change around here. We need to tread carefully from now on. Come back to the special sector only when you know it's safe.
Got it. See you at the end of the next chapter. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do this yesterday, because it's kind of a long scene.
So the Hieroglyph Knights have primordials. That is quite concerning.
Primordials, huh? Ugh, it's like the Isle of Seiren all over again. If you guys thought the Monstrums were crazy, you've got another thing coming. How'd the Hieroglyph Knights even manage to get a hold of one anyway?
That reminds me, you gave us quite a shock when we found out you were a Monstrum, Yufa.
I'm sorry, everyone. I wasn't really doing much as a Monstrum until now. And I couldn't bring myself to tell everyone at the bar. You were all so busy helping Adol.
There's no need to apologize, darling. You did it for your siblings, right? You're not just their sister. You're a parent to them, too. Aren't they the reason why you didn't close your father's farm?
Yeah.
Don't you agree, my dear Adol?
Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. Our family always comes first.
Oh my, Adol. Keep talking like that and I just might fall for you.
No, thank you.
I've been meaning to ask you, Shantae. Did you already know about Yufa?
But of course.
You did? How?
Call it intuition, dear. We've been working together for a long time.
Is he a bar manager or a mind reader?
I know it stops. That's cool. Can't believe there was a primordial in the prison, even if it wasn't a real one. You can only speculate what the Hieroglyph Knights are planning. Shadowlord didn't do us a favor by spelling it out either. However, it does seem like he knew about your curses. We're probably not getting any more answers out of him. I guess it's back to the ground zero then, Adol. We ever get any more information at the bar? Oh, there was one thing. It's a place to the east of the Noble District called the Cultural Heritage Site. Old abandoned buildings and works of art have been left there for years. Recently, there have been sightings of ghosts allegedly harassing tourists. Ghost? Not this again. Maybe it's Luminaries like the ones you guys fight. Maybe, but normal people can't see Luminaries. Maybe it really is a ghost. If it was a monster instead, there would have been casualties. I've heard only tidbits from several citizens. Innocuous as it may be, I suppose it is rather curious. It's worth checking out, even if it's nothing. Yeah, you're right, and who knows, it might be the lead we needed. Says like more work than it's worth. Furthermore, my sources tell me now, prisoners were admitted last night. Among them are those with unknown charges, it seems. How awful. Parks, we still haven't found your friend yet, right? Don't like this. They're planning something and I don't think it's a birthday party. Maybe you'll find something at the Cultural Heritage Site. Watch your back, Adel. I do find it weird that Dogi's been like a party member in like one game only. Hey, it's Renegade time, of course. Chapter 6, The Renegade Secret. I think it was E7, Dogi's a party member. Which I think that, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he's always followed us around, and then there's all single player stuff until then. And you had 8, he's there, 9, he's here, but he's not a party member. Then in Alta Felgana, he's not a party member either. Before we talk to anybody, let's see what our new quests are. Ooh, we got 4. It's that time of year again. That's right, the annual Strongman event, hosted exclusively at Balduke Coliseum. Unfortunately, one of our participants had to withdraw due to sudden onset of illness. If you first thought it was a Strongman, alright, so basically, probably the 5 in the Coliseum, I can do that. The Legend of Heroes. Wandering Bard may Tetra, am I? A poem, but a hero I wish to make. This hero's grand tales through myths we rely, but gathering them bears no lucky break. I thus make a plea for someone to take, for someone who knows these matters quite well. Under the bridge is where I do not dwell, betwixt Central District and the main square, studying up this elusive intel. Find me for more of this quest I shall share. Sure. The following solicitation was posted in private, away from the eyes of the average patron. I've been longing for a taste of home after all this time. Could you deliver a premium Glean cigar to me? P.S. Make the Monstrums delivered in person. Inmate 906, Balduke Prison, North Wing, 4th floor. How the hell am I going to do that one? Dragia Hammond has appeared somewhere along the estate road. It would be remiss to leave it as it is, thus I ask that you assist me by subduing it. Alright, estate road. It said somewhere, so that one doesn't actually tell me where. Bum bum bum.
Well, if it isn't my dog, go get him out there.
No recipes. Ooh, why the hell are you up here? Hey, that guy's. Oh, that's the guy with the fucking cigar. Hey, Adel, hope things are going well out there. If you don't mind, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is Mr. Berline. He's the head of the craft guild over at Artisan Lane. Unless he just looks like you. How goes it? I've just come to visit Tito here. I know I'll put you through more than what you can forgive me for, but hear me out. And what happened to Gusco? Craftsman only slighted him out of jealousy for his unorthodox methods. Not a day goes by where I don't regret letting it drive you and Arch out of Artisan Lane. Let's learn better. If you got time to be envious of another's skills, then spend it sharpening your own. I'm taking this to heart and I'm gonna make sure the other craftsmen know it too. Now, this doesn't make up for what I did, but please let me say one thing, Tito. I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't there to help you and your family. I have nothing to be sorry, or you have nothing to be sorry about, Mr. Berline. Arch and I know full well how hard you've been working for us. Nobody likes having bad rumors about them, but it's not gonna bring me down anymore. Focus should be on my work, not some stupid gossip. Dad would have told us the same thing. Tito, Gusco raised a fine son. Your old man would be proud. And what of your life here? The manager of this bar has been treating you well, I trust? Yeah, very well, in fact. Looking after Arch and they're letting me use their workshop too. Good, good. Wait, workshop? You have a second workshop? Oh, thanks to the dandelion, Arch and I are getting along just fine. You don't have to worry about us. We're gonna be okay here for a while. If you say so. I'm just glad that you're safe and you're having fun. I'm gonna have to give that manager of yours a proper thanks. Tito recounted everything that's been happening to him and Arch lately. Afterward, Tito returned to his workshop with a smile that stretched cheek to cheek. Maybe I should be talking to these guys, cause that's how I'm getting fucking journal entries. Whoops, hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, I'll think my next playthrough. Cause I said 100% I do have to play on what's it called? Hardest difficulty, so yeah, it's fine. Still and Iris have been a huge help at the bar. Thanks to them, I finally getting some breathing room between my shifts at the dandelion. I feel like everyone's so patient and supportive, especially with how worrisome I've been. I'll make sure to repay the favor by helping you out, Adel. I know there was time when I was just an empty seat, but that's all going to change.
What would you like me to do?
Ooh, brand new equipment,
Here you are.
It's a perfect fit.
I'm not using it right now, so I don't think I'll buy it.
Here you are. Ooh, this is pretty spiffy.
Ooh, very nice. Ooh, that's a huge increase.
As you wish. Thank you very much. As you wish.
It's a perfect fit.
Hang on. Should I buy the other one? I might hold off.
Anything else you'd like me to fetch? What would you like me to do? Or you should call for me whenever you like.
I didn't find any more of this shit, right? Yes, I think, yeah, I talked to them after I did my thing. Alright, so I don't have anything to upgrade. I might have materials to upgrade some stuff, but that would be it. Credo, how do you plan on handling your nightly duties from here on? What, that? I just make up some random excuse when they call for me. Can't really just waltz back in now that I have now that I know my identity's been compromised. Though from what I can tell, Shadowlard's probably the only one who knows. Master Shadowlard, what could he be planning, especially with that primordial he discovered in the prison? Beats me, but any numbskull can tell you it's nothing good. Me, I'm just hoping it makes for a good show. You never change. So that one didn't give me anything. It's gotten to where I don't understand a thing at all anymore. Master Shadowlard, what in the world are you thinking? Hopefully I didn't miss anything yet, but I probably did.
Sure thing. All right, let's get to prepping.
I'd like to be able to like finish stuff off.
Let's. What do you think? That should do it. Hey!
Remember the primordials, Adel? Takes you back to the Isle of Serene, doesn't it? Though my knowledge of the primordials is pretty much limited to what you told me. Apparently Laxia's research on them has gotten her pretty well known all over Garmin. With any luck, the Romans will leave her be. Anyway, you're about to protect the ghosts at the cultural heritage site, aren't you? Ghosts should not knock 'em dead, Adel.
Good work out there.
Can't beautiful the flowers have grown. They were planted when we first moved in, so I think of them as dandelion staff too. Oh, that reminds me. La Petite Fleuriste carries flowers from all over the world now. I got them after making a deal with a merchant in the main square. I'm making progress little by little. Good for you. I'm exhausted. It was kind of enough to offer my help once, and now Shantae and Dogi keep asking me to do more. I've now had a break since this morning. I do not even work here. This is abuse. I've been working very hard, Iris, and everyone at the Dandelion has been better for it. On behalf of them, thank you, Iris. I don't want your thanks. I have better things to do than converse with you killjoys. By the way, Adel, did you have a chance to look at that letter? I spoke with Dogi about this, but he was busy. I would like to discuss it with you once you have the time to spare. Fuck him. I'm not trying to talk to you. I must say help at the bar. Killing Landheim is the only thing I care about.
Hello there.
Actually, did I finish
Let's
this?
see.
I might have. I didn't. Fuck.
It doesn't seem.
Adel, you've seen that letter, I presume. It was written by an inmate in the prison. It's talking about the cigar. Yeah, do you know who the inmate is? I suspect that those who know only know. Wait. I suspect that those who know only know because they were permitted to know. I believe the inmate's identification number was 906. You too must have heard the rumors circulating in the city, Adel. The request is to deliver a cigar of the highest quality in Galia. In normal circumstances, such a request would be rejected. But it's evident that our mysterious requester has ties with the Dandelion and the Monstrums. Regardless, we must enter the prison to assess the situation. I know you're busy, so I understand if you're unable to participate in this mission. Of course I can help. Thank you, Adel. While many of the prisoners we rescued were innocent, I can't say the same for this one. As usual, let us first gather the others and decide whether we rescue them or now or later. Let's call them here at once. Never thought we'd get a request from someone in the prison. They're brave, I'll give them that. It's addressed directly to the Monstrums. Yes, there is only one woman of Balduke who could do such a thing. Margaret Reyes, the leader of the Bells of Freedom, the Glean Resistance Organization. She's the one who was imprisoned by the Roman army after her revolt 3 years ago. There were casualties, but there would have been more if it wasn't for the new Governor General. That's exactly right. The last one was a tyrannical dictator from Rome. Cardinal Linheim, the current Governor General, was a breath of fresh air. And there are many who owe Margaret their lives, even though the rebellion is subsided. Yeah, Glean's got a complicated history. All rebels are the same. Nothing to lose your tempers over. We're not sure yet. We're not sure why yet, but it's clear that she wishes to meet with the Monstrums. We've still yet to determine whether her freedom is justified. It's your call, Adel. What? Why does he get to decide? Well, it is rather precipitate of me. But I have the faith in Adel's judgment of character. He's met many people, made many friends, just as many enemies. Speak with her first. You decide then that she should be released, then so be it. So, would you do this, Adel? Difficult decisions are what I do best. I wouldn't have it any other way. Next to him, all of us freaks may as well be model citizens. According to the request, she's located on the 4th floor of the north wing of the special sector. As politicians and nobles reside there, we should expect to find security of equal magnitude. Sorry, but I'm a doctor, not an escape artist. I can only get you as far as the prison clinic. And our old passages are probably crawling with guards now. But if they can get in, so can we. Let's check the black market dealer. Yes, we've come to depend on him quite a bit as of late. That just leaves the high-quality cigar that she asked for. I think there was a shop in the main square that sold expensive cigars. Wow, you sure know a lot about smoking. No, I just know because of all the shops I've been going to since working here. You can do it, right, Adel? The rest of us will remain here and devise an infiltration plan. As usual, we're counting on you, Monstrums. Tobacco to go. Bum, 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 bum.
Adel,
Adel.
say the word and I'll make it. Well, don't just leave me hanging. I'm ready and raring to go.
Enhance I can. It's all my spirit lumber.
Time to show off my skills. Oh, I'll come back anytime.
Alright, what did I need for
Sure thing. All right.
you?
Let's get to prepping.
I need 4 and
That should do it.
1 branch, 4 lousy lights, or whatever the hell they're called. Here goes nothing. Fettered by my standing as a lowly commoner, the powers that be will not tolerate our love. But I will defy fate itself so that I may court a maiden as fair as noble as you. Anemona, will you marry me? I apologize, but I cannot do that, for I do not wish to relinquish my nobility, nor shall my wealth with you. What? Anemona, you're supposed to say yes, and then we run off on an elope. Oh, hey, Adel. Anemona and I were pretending to be in a beautiful, forbidden peasant noble romance. I was the suitor and Anemona was the fair lady. Playing pretend with Anemona is the funnest I've ever had. Doll's purpose is to entertain children. So as long as Arch is having fun, I will consider my objective fulfilled. It actually gave me a fucking journal entry. This feels strangely familiar. Adult. Alright, so I can't make any sacred branches because I need soul lumber, which I can't make because I don't have any spirit lumber. And I clearly can't make enough of those. I can only make one of you. Ugh.
See you later.
I wonder how expensive they are here. Well, I need one. Oh, they're not that bad. Could buy more, but I don't know what it's gonna change the next level.
Let's do this. What do you think?
Alright. 2 soul spars and 2 sacred branches.
Good work out there.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, this one's expensive. Fuck. Ugh, I can only make one. Damn. Oh well. Alright. Done down here. I think I had pretty much talked to everybody though. Each chapter, so I might be okay still. But if not, like I said, I'll have to do it in the next playthrough instead of just rushing through everything. But hopefully I completed here. Ba-ba-ba. I know we did get another I don't care what you're saying.
How are things going?
Did I get enough for another one? Oh, I did. Don't worry, I didn't forget your
Here's
reward.
a little
Nice.
something for you.
73 more now. Clasp rubric. I think that's a sacramental. I should check. It is. Ooh. Hopefully it's good. This new rubric you've got for me there, right? I can hold on to that for you. Nice.
Say
What
the
is
word
it?
and I'll make it.
Rare item drop rate up. I like that. I have enough to make it, so let's do it.
What do you think? Oh, all done? Come back anytime.
I only have 3 slots. Let me do gift gauge. I think I'll take gift gauge off. Alright, let's do some side quests. Can I get in there yet? Nope. Do a question mark here. Thieves' treasure. What? I'm gonna fight some shit too, of course. I don't know if I really like her attack. I think it's kind of slow.
Allow me. Feral Hawk is awesome.
Let's go.
I'll handle this.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, this is where they told me to dig. That's why I think. Like one of the graffiti spots. Alright, do you have a side quest here? So it looks like there's 2 of them. just there's two people to talk to. Hey, Ufa, I see you brought your friends along too. What are you doing here, Felix? I thought bullfighters had the day off. We did, but the promoter called me in to ask for my opinion on something. You are all Felix's friends as well, right? Yes? There certainly are some strong candidates among you. Assume you're here about the request I submitted at the Dandelion. Yeah, something about needing a participant for the strongman event. Change to the swordsman's event, and maybe I'll put my hat in the ring. Well, I'm afraid today's tournament is a test of pure barehanded combat. I mentioned this at the request, but one of our participants suddenly took ill. I was asking Felix whether he knew of anyone who might be able to fit in. Sorry, but none of my bullfighter friends sounded too keen on the idea. Wonderful. Everyone looking forward to this is in for disappointment at this rate. Don't suppose you'd have any suitable replacements to suggest. Well, we do have our resident fistfighter here, right, pussycat? No way, I wouldn't last a second against all those buff, burly men. I kinda doubt they'd let you sign up as a monstrum anyway. Perhaps there's another, more suitable candidate we know of. Fucking Dogi, right? I have someone in mind. Ooh, do you really? It wouldn't happen to be that friend of yours from last time, would it? Let's call him right away. And the others went to call their perfect candidate in right away. Following some explanation, he heartily agreed to the promoter's delight. After registering him in the nick of the time, the strongman event was well set to begin. Now the moment you all been waiting for, the annual Baldukian Strongman event. Before you stand are our fearless contenders, each claiming themselves to be strongest of all. Who will fight? Who will fall? Who will be our last strongman standing? Pay close attention, folks. The fights you are about to see will go down in history. Begin. The crowd is quite animated, even enough to rival that at the bullfights. Yeah, I even see a few little ones here and there. I always considered the Coliseum the scariest place ever when I was their age. I don't blame you. This place used to only hold Roman-style tourneys back when it was built. Gladiatorial injury rates are no joke either. Some of them even lose their lives. With all the other events they hold now, it's sort of lost that whole blood and guts feel. Bullfights and sport hunts are my top picks. Nothing like a little man versus beast action. Maybe for you, I say bring back the blood and guts. Just goes to show how near and dear this Coliseum's become to Balduke, doesn't it? Oh, this guy. Like we asked, who the hell invited you anyway? Oh, now, don't be like that. I'm just here to pay my respects. It's been quite some time since I've last come, after all. Oh, look, his first match is up. Our next contestant, the brawny bouncer of the Dandelion, Dogi the Wall Crusher. This ain't exactly what I had in mind when I agreed to help out. But after all the work I've done behind the scenes, I'm ready to let loose some steam. There's my Dogi bear. Go get him, honey. You the man, Dogi. We got this, partner. You know it, partner. Just sit back and watch. His opponent is none other than the winner of last year's tournament. Boulder's cower the stonemason's muscles. It's Derleth, the strong arm. You're in for a real rough lesson if you think you can win with brawn alone. Oh yeah? Come at me then. Begin. Come on, what's the matter? Just gonna guard me to death? Fucking one hit wonder. What? Oops. Sorry there, pal. Been a while since I went this hard. Wow, he took him out in one blow. So this is how strong Dogi really is? Not bad. I think I just might go in for a surprise attack one of these days. Try thinking again. Rah rah, Dogi Bear, a man after my own heart. Dogi's knockout performance continued to carry him through the tournament with ease. One by one, Balduke's strongmen were given a first-hand taste of his true power. Strongman indeed, too strong even. This tournament's his for the taking. Ha, piece of cake. We're in the final round. I'll beat him down in one, just like the rest. Help, someone! Huh? What's happening? Is he the final opponent? Hey, talk to me. What's going on? Jill, lock, it broke. Gotta make a break for it or you'll end up monster chow. Monsters? Ah, the screams. Shit. Guess they must have busted out of the enclosures underground. This is one bona fide disaster here. We've got front row seats. Seriously, Credo? Let's go, everyone. Right. Yufa? Guys? They'll be fine. They're just helping the spectators evacuate. Let's do the same over this way. No time to waste, Felix, my dear. Got it. Sheesh. Well, the Dark Horse contenders we got here. Dogi, you alright? Perhaps you would like some assistance. I'll join you in the fray. Yeah, I've been letting you have all the fun down here long enough. Let's grandstand this baby up. We've got ourselves a crowd to please. Huh, now you're talking. Back us up, Dogi. Way ahead of you I mean, Crimson King. You going, bitch? Oh yeah, they need to keep spawning, I think. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Oh wait, did that was Pierce here? Finally thinned out their ranks. Indeed, only one foe remains. And here's the haymaker. Huh, nice work, Crimson King. Looks like they've still got ourselves a sizable crowd. Guess we'd better call it. Monstrums really came in clutch there. I don't believe it, swooping in to save the day. It's the Monstrums. I'm telling you folks, never before has our Coliseum seen a battle so fierce. You're the coolest, Dogi. Monstrums rescued us again. Feel you guys big time. Brava, brava. You were all just sensational. Wow, listen to all those cheers. Feels kind of nice to be appreciated, doesn't it? You've been soaking it in. Let's clear out already. Shall see you again soon. Sure thing. Later, guys. Afterward, the Strawman event was left with no other option but to cancel the tournament. The unexpected incident culminated in a thrilling conclusion courtesy of the Monstrums, firing the crowd up more than it had ever been in years past. Instead of a victor's trophy, Dogi was presented with a special award for his bravery and valor. As the tournament came to a smooth close, Adel and the others met up with their companions after regaining their bearings. Phew, thank goodness none of you ended up getting hurt. I can't believe how quickly you managed to get out of there, though. Right? Well, you know. As far as you're given in line of work, I made sure you had your emergency plans down pat. Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Another masterful act of big guilements from Shantae. You said it. I'll have to thank him later. That makes twice now that the Monstrums have saved us. Just when we thought things had finally settled after that uproar the other day. We'll keep things properly maintained here so nothing of the sort happens again. Just be more careful next time you hear. Though this whole mess did just get the crowd riled up in a way. Speaking of, good job in there, Dogi. I had you pegged just as some meathead, but you really know your stuff in battle. What say you and I give it a go one of these days? That's gonna be a rain check for me. I'm no match for your Monstrum gifts. Still, it's been too long since the two of us got to kick some ass together, Adel. Want to be a Monstrum too? Sounds like fun. You think your Perilous is taking appointments? At any rate, the Strongman event was a rousing success thanks to all of you. I would offer you a reward in exchange for your troubles. Chump change. Heh, partners to the end, aren't they? Hey there, Shantae. If it is dying. How you been, honey? Doing alright, but I didn't expect to see you here. Glad I did, though. You finally started coming to terms with things? Oh, pish posh. It's already been 5 years, you know. That little darlings over there are all the excitement my life could ask for these days. Besides, I can't stay in mopey Molly forever. You know he'd never let me live that down. Yeah, you're probably right about that. But you know, Shantae, I'll always still look up to you, even now. Take care of yourself, okay? Feel free to stop by with your friends whenever you like. Sure thing. Thanks, darling. So he's friends with the Gladiator, so I wonder if Shantae used to be a fighter. Soon afterward, Dogi and Shantae made their way back to the bar. The Dandelion was then up and open for business again before long.
That actually went pretty well.
Time-consuming quest, but not bad. It is nice doing the side quest too because you get a little bit of side story for like other characters, like backstory goes up. I'm assuming you have my request. Let's see what it is. Hey there, folks. You picked a good time to stop by. Just finished making my famous cheese gratin. Oh, it's gonna be a recipe. It's our specialty of the year, popular with gladiators and bullfighters alike. Oh, I've heard about this place from Felix. He told me the food here was top notch, and I don't doubt it. My stomach starts rumbling every time I pass by here. Well, aren't you sweet? Here, that just makes my day. Hearing that just makes my day. Tell you what, why don't I let you in on our special secret just for you? Yep, cool. So any part of it that gets you trouble, you just come back and ask. Wow, thank you so much.
Hey there. Hope to see you again soon.
Alright. Where are we going? Okay, why can I not see this graffiti before? I can now. What's am I missing? Oh, here it is. Legend of Heroes. Let's go do that one.